Excuse me, how much rent do you pay in Montreal?
1950.
Can I have a tour of your apartment?
Hey, welcome to my apartment. So right when you get in, you're in my little entry foyer. It's a small space, so I took my desk from my old apartment and I'm kind of using it as a console table. So this bowl with my little catch-all, these candle holders, this painting that I thrifted, I think for like 20 bucks. This rug, also 20 bucks, thrifted it. So off the entrance, you kind of get into my bathroom. I find with most modern builds, it's pretty basic, right? But I wanted to make the space feel a little bit warmer. So I just took these little curtains, did a curtain rod, kind of made it feel a little less like, you know, you're in a bathroom. This little IKEA cabinet for my towels, little details here and there. And what I really like about this is the big glass, you know, mirror. I feel like I have a lot of friends come over. They like to get ready here before we go out, and there's like 10 people in this bathroom and you know, they're all getting ready at the same time. I have little details in here that I really like. But yeah, pretty standard bathroom. So off from the bathroom, you kind of get into my little bar situation. The mix of a lot of vintage thrifted like cups and glassware, wine rack for, you know, when you want to fill it with wines, little kind of vintagey style paintings, cookbooks, not that I ever cook, but you know, if I do, I have the option. Martini glasses, we're a big martini household here. So off my little bar area, you kind of get into my kitchen. It's pretty small, it's compact, but I really like it. You know, like I said, I don't really cook too much. It's a pretty small fridge and freezer, but I like that everything's hidden. Same with my dishwasher. But just give me 1 second. My Hulk Meals is here. I'm just gonna grab it from the door. Yeah, that's why I like Hulk Meals, honestly. Because my kitchen is so small and I don't really like to cook anyway, I like services like Hulk Meals. They have amazing food. Just pop it in the microwave, easy, done, and their delivery system is fantastic. So this is kind of my dining room slash workspace. I work from home, so I wanted to get like a really big piece of furniture that I can have people at, host, and then also work from. So I found this on Facebook Marketplace. It's originally, I think, CB2. It's honestly works really well because it kind of feels like it's part of the space. The details are all thrifted, vintage. These are like art prints from, you know, a friend of mine. So it's a bit of like personal touches and previous people's stories kind of brought together in this beautiful table. So off the dining area, you kind of get into my living room space. Started with this giant IKEA Hoovit mirror. I think I've put every single one of my friends on this mirror. It's the best IKEA investment, I promise. And then my favorite piece in the entire house, which is my couch. I ordered this from Maison Corbier at Home Society. Took a couple months to get in. I got the matching ottoman, but it's so comfortable. It's modular, it moves around. And I really wanted to bring some like element of color and warmth because this is a really modern kind of pale palette, and I wanted to make it feel more homey. And then brought in kind of the smoky glass coffee table filled with all my little favorite things, little trays I've collected from trips, these like handmade coasters from Mexico City, vintage pottery and like thrifted bits and pieces. And then kind of move on to my TV bench area. So it's kind of filled with, again, more books and personal items, thrifted goods, and my collection of vintage like 40s to 70s Playboy magazines, which I think are so sick. Behind me is my giant tree. She looks a bit sad, but she's recovering from a couple moves. I'm like 6'4" for height, so it's a beast of a plant, but I love her. She's surviving, she's thriving, and yeah, that's kind of the living space. So off from the living room, you get into my bedroom. I have a lot of mixed like thrifted pieces. So my bed frame is like Facebook Marketplace. The painting behind me is thrifted, I think, for a couple bucks. Both of these side tables I got on Facebook Marketplace as well. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for coming, and thank you, Hulk Meals.